Hi team, Blake here, and today I'm going to answer the question, how do I recruit? Now, the first thing about recruiting a practitioner for your practice to understand is that anything that's valuable like that takes a bit of time. And a big mistake I see practice owners make is being very reactive, where they go, right, I need a podiatrist, I need a chiropractor, right, let's go out and try and find one. And then we're scrambling around trying to find somebody quickly. But if you think most careers, if you really value the career, a job, a position is something that, you know, it could take 3 to 6 months to find that person. Somebody may even have to relocate their family to come and work in a job in your practice. You know, it's very different from when I was 18, for example, and I needed to make some money. I'd go to the local village pub and I'd say, look, have you got any shifts? And if I was lucky, they'd go, yep, start on Saturday. You know, and that's fine for casual work, but that's not how we need to approach getting a team member for our practice. We don't want to be in a position where we rush. So you've got to give time. So I want you to think of this as, how do I recruit? I want you to think of it this way. I want you to imagine that we're all standing round a lake and we're going to go fishing, because, you know, if you want to recruit somebody, you've got to get your bait in the water. Now, here's a strange phenomenon, right? Some people just get their bait in the water straight away. Some people always have a bait in the water because they know, well, at some stage I'm going to want to eat, I'm going to need to catch a fish, so I've got to get my bait in the water. Now, there's always this weird group of people that hang out in a group and they sit there and they complain about how hard it is to catch fish. And whilst all of the rest of us have our bait in the water, there's still a group of people going, oh, you don't understand. I mean, it is just really hard to catch fish. There aren't that many fish out there, you know, and they get in a group and they all rub each other's backs. And they go, I know, isn't it difficult? Don't be one of those people complaining that there aren't enough practitioners and that you can't find somebody. If you want to find somebody who fits your family photo, if you want to find somebody who's going to be great for your team, it takes time and you've got to put your bait in the water. Putting in your bait in the water is the first step, but we also have to refresh that bait, because, you know, those baits get eaten, it falls off, and much like when we put a job ad out there, like the bait, you know, if we're posting it in places, these posts often fall down the feeds if we're putting them on Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever it might be. So we've got to refresh every single week. We've got to continually refresh that bait. So the advice that we normally give is, certainly here in the UK, is we put a job ad on Indeed. Now, that isn't the be all and end all, but what it means is it gives us a link, and you can boost that ad and sponsor that ad if you like. But what it then gives us is a link, and we can then use that link and we can put it out there like confetti. We can put it on our Facebook page, we can put it on our business Facebook page, we can send it to the local branches, we can put it on our LinkedIn, we can email it out to people. And what that then means is that everybody comes through the same channel. And we want people to have a consistent experience of how they learn about us and how they apply for the job. So that's the easiest tip. Get the bait in the water. Put it on Indeed or the relevant job posting ad wherever you are. And then let's post the link in as many places as we can. And then let's refresh the bait. Let's refresh it every single week. The best person who I've ever seen recruit was actually an ex-recruiter, but that wasn't why she was so good. It was because she was pregnant and she had a deadline by which she had to find someone, and she gave herself enough time, but she acted with the intensity and gave it the importance that she really wanted to catch that fish. So she had the bait in the water straight away, and she was constantly checking the bait, and then she'd refresh the bait every so often until she found the fish. You know, so don't be a part of that group on the side who complain that it's hard to recruit when you're not even fishing, but keep it simple and act as if you're pregnant, and then you'll find your ideal team member. Hope that helps.